And now, Chief Meteorologist Chad Merrill with your full 7-day forecast.
Welcome back, everyone. Right after sunset and before the rain arrived, David in Oak Hill sent a picture of the almost full moon. And get this, folks, we have the full moon on Saturday evening. So take a picture of it. I will be here this weekend for Braden. We will showcase your full moon pictures on the air, and we should see a little bit of clearing after the second storm passes through. Light to moderate rain across the Greenbrier Valley. A second batch of showers heading across the Ohio River will completely clear the region by about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. We have a definitive cold front off to the north and west. Temperatures about 10 to 15 degrees cooler than 24 hours ago in the Midwest. So this cold front will continue to push south and east. Say goodbye to the 60s today. Tomorrow we'll be down into the 50s. Then we have some cooler 30s across the northern plains that will continue to sweep south and east. Marlington, you are 42, 46 in Lewisburg, 50 in Pineville and Welch. A little bit milder once you head west of the mountains. So tonight we do have some patchy fog. You will notice that when you wake up in the morning. Otherwise, just damp outside, a couple of light showers, nothing to really write home about. At least tomorrow, though, will be dry, lots of cloud cover, but we do break into sunshine about 4 or 5 o'clock. And then once we get into Saturday, this really fast-moving low pressure is going to zip south, and as it does so, it's going to bring a period of some light snow to the region, and the timing of that will be Saturday between about 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. Might be wondering, how much snow are we going to pick up? Well, half an inch of snow in the eastern parts of Nicholas County. That would be the higher elevations east of Route 19, just east of Oak Hill and Beckley. Again, just the highest elevations, totally elevation dependent, because when you get a snow in February, the rates have to overcome the higher sun angle. But if you live higher up in elevation, you have the better chance. 2 inches of snow, jackpot for the western Greenbrier Valley and western Pocahontas County. A skiff in the shade for the rest of us. So you'll see it in the air. It might accumulate a little bit once we get into those shaded spots. But that's the extent of it. Not going to impede travel whatsoever, even in the higher elevations. All right, folks, I've fast forwarded all the way to Wednesday because we have a warming trend next week. We have temperatures that are going to exceed average and likely even break a couple of records because this is just a transient cold blast that we have over the weekend. So, how are you going to feel? Well, first of all, the pressure is relatively low right now. That will continue through Friday, but then we have a rebound once we get this low pressure east of us. So, the pressure will start to stabilize a bit and you won't feel too many aches and pains because of the weather. Now, there could be other ailments that cause it. Now, the record highs that are in jeopardy, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, these are the records between 66 and 71 degrees set back in the 90s and the 70s. And next week, you will not have to use your heater. That's the good news. And as we go forward here, the 3-day average between Tuesday and Thursday next week will be anywhere between 66 and 67 degrees, which could rank in the top 2 or 3 for the warmest final 3 days in February. 7-day forecast then. There we go tomorrow in the 50s, upper 30s on Saturday. And we zoom all the way into the 60s and 70s next week with overnight lows down into the 40s. So that's your 7-day forecast. The warm icon is getting its usage.
That's so exciting. It is crazy to think that, to see how on Saturday, high 38, and then it jumps almost 20 degrees in 2 days, and then jumps another 20 in another 2 days. Like, again, heat enjoyer here, #1 summertime fan, but that is a little worrisome, I suppose.
It is pretty wild to see a temperature jump. I don't think we're going to break a record for a temperature jump, but yeah, it's going to feel like winter on Saturday, and then all of a sudden, shorts and t-shirts, warmest weather of the year so far as we close out the month. Just crazy.
Man, my watcher's gonna be so confused as to why I'm watching winter and summer clothes at the same time.
That's true.
Now we have more news coming up after the break.